let's just get started and welcome everyone, welcome to all of you. I wanted to just, take a moment to acknowledge again why we are doing this. Why are we taking the time to pause? And I just noticed that pausing is, so important. I just didn't notice it. I know it, but I mean that once we are living life and life is happening for us, still like sometimes up and down, and like the waves can be faster and harder than others. So when we remember the importance of pausing, of making the time to have a break, to show up to this space, for example, where we can recenter in ourselves, we can turn inward, we not just take time for ourselves and our business, but we also take time for everything else around us and all our relationship. Because I noticed lately I got more frustrated. And it's not a sensation, it's not an emotion that I really love. And I knew something was kind of wrong, and I knew in which area, and it's with a client. And I try to figure out really how I'm going to solve that issue for myself first, but also for work wise. And it took me a bit of time to actually figure out what is the root cause, what is the thing that is triggering that, what is creating this frustration and maybe some anger and all of that. So it's a really lovely reminder to so I took time off. I went on holidays. I kind of detached from the situation and all of that to really assess where it's coming from. What is the root cause? What is causing that? What could be a repeating pattern from before? So, really making, taking distance from a specific situation. So, what I'm explaining around the power of pausing, the power of being able to face ourselves in those situations is so important, so gold, I think, in our evolution, in our growth. And it's where I just apply what I'm always teaching you to make space, to take the time to slow down, to really, okay, what is happening for me? Like, or to me at least at first, and then it's for me. And I was having a conversation with my friend in Vietnam, and I I always tell her that there is a gift in every type of situation, even though sometimes the gift is a bit hard to unwrap, to find, to figure out. There is a gift, and when you are fully convinced that every single situation is here to help you to grow, to go towards what we all want, like, our own happiness and our own fulfillment and our own, work-life balance or harmony or expansion. So, this was to really share that every kind of disappointment, anger, frustration is really important to make time to acknowledge that, to dig into what is causing that, what I'm upset about, what is upsetting me in that particular situation. And by going through that process of questioning ourselves, to create the space and time to look at that with compassion and love, because you know I didn't like going through that. I didn't like those emotions, but I knew it was something for me in that path. And so it's really important what we do, and sometimes we don't always we don't always see, okay, the benefits straight away. But over time, we are building a muscle of awareness, a muscle of being able to look at ourselves in truth and to face the mirror that most people don't do. Um, and to say, okay, what is for me here? What do I need to learn? What can I learn from that? How this can help me grow, can prepare me to the next level of what I want for my life. So, are we able today to find more gift in every type of situation that is happening for us? I hope the answer is yes. And even though it takes a little bit of time to find those gifts, trust the part that there is one. Maybe it will take weeks, or if it takes months. Figure, truly, deeply believe inside of you that there is a gift, there is a gift. And we are approaching Christmas period, so we can really see what is a gift, right? So sometimes we don't exactly want that gift, but it's there. Once we have it, we can see, okay, actually, it was for me. I understood that I needed that to actually reach the next step, the next step of my evolution, next step of my growth, the next step of who I want to become or who I need to become to actually achieve the life that I desire. It's always toward that. We always are focused more here in the business, but it's also the whole other area of our life, our health, our connection with family and friends and finances and our body and all of that. So the relationship with ourselves. So it's all those things that we want and we desire. And I know all of you want more than just a successful business. It's like, okay, who I need to become in that process. So life is sending you the situation that you need to figure out, that you need to face, to be able to learn, to be able to grow from those situations, to say, okay, now I feel released. Now I feel the pressure off. And yesterday evening, like yesterday during the day, I felt again all that frustration. I did yesterday morning I did an in-person workshop in Bali. And some people have been kind of pushing me to do that. And I was like, yeah, I would love to do something in person. It's fun. But then in the process of doing that, two people canceled last minute and didn't show up. It's normal, like it happened the same online. But when it's in person, it's a bit annoying because you rent a space and all those things. And I was like, I'm so annoyed, I don't want to organize anything anymore, and all those things, it's like, okay. And over the day, yesterday, a few frustration built up, and I was like, oh my God, who I am becoming. I don't like this sensation. I don't like this emotion. But then I did a process to actually figure out what is the root cause. What is causing me that? And then I felt a big release last night about something going off my shoulder. And it's really I felt this weight on my shoulder, on my body going away. And then it's like the sensation I had last night was, okay, now I'm feeling lighter. I can open my wings and I can finally go where I want to go in terms of, what I want for my life and my business and all of that. So it was really liberating. And it was a process of the last few weeks. The frustration really built up. So by being aware of what is happening for you is so important, journaling around that, asking ourselves when we do those yin class, what is triggering me, what is going deep, to be able to, okay, one day when the meat is hot, it's like, okay, now it disappears, now we can transform. So it's a process, okay, it depends on the situation. It depends how big the situation is, but the pattern is always the same. Facing ourselves, being honest with ourselves, what I am feeling, what I am not comfortable with, and start digging into those questioning to kind of find answers about what is triggering us, what is annoying us, and then seeing what could be potential pattern with maybe when we grow up, the relationship with the dad, with the relationship with the mom, all those things, that what is the connection? And then once we can touch a connection, we can transform. So all of that said, to really emphasize the benefit of pausing, the benefit of honesty with ourselves and awareness. And then to remember, deeply, deeply remember that we have gifts and they are there for us. So one thing I would love to do before we start is let's take a few breaths in and out if everyone is ready. So put your 2 feet on the ground, your back straight, really put your shoulder on the back, open your chest area, your heart widely, and take a deep breath in through the nose. Fill in all your tank inside and exhale everything out. Take another deep breath in and exhale out. Take another deep breath in and exhale out. Take a slow deep breath in. In. Hold your breath for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Empty. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take another deep breath in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. You can imagine a peaceful lake. Maybe it's around the mountains. Maybe it's a lake you have been often going lately or a long time ago. And you decide to sit down in front of that lake and to continue to breathe in and out, observing the lake, observing the nature around that lake. If you have mountains, do you see some trees? If that lake is more in a flat area, what do you see around? What are the colors? What are the sounds that you can hear? Maybe the birds, maybe the wind and the leaves of the tree. Continue to observe the nature, the peaceful, quiet nature around that lake. You can feel in your inner side with so much peace, so much harmony, that everything happened for a reason. that all situation of your life is a gift to find. That you are becoming an investigator, finding the answers, looking at the clues for your own freedom, for your own happiness, for your own fulfillment. Just continue to deep breath in and out. That you can sit here comfortably in front of that lake and nothing is going to disturb you. It's a moment of pause. It's a moment of turning inward. It's a moment that is just for you, regardless of the craziness happening outside. This moment is yours. The peace is yours. All the reflections are for you to transform, to free up yourself, to liberate yourself from all patterns, from trauma that they are maybe not even yours. Continue to deep breath in. Deep breath in this confidence that you will find the gift. It's like looking for a treasure in every single situation. What is a gift? What do I need to know? What can I learn from that? And you feel excited about being powerful. For you to create the life that you truly, deeply desire. A connection with others. The fulfillment, satisfaction of making it happen. For your own happiness and the happiness of people around you. To transform what one day was just a dream into your reality. Breathe in and out this confidence in yourself. This confidence in those gifts. And when your battery are fully recharged with this confidence and peaceful sensation, I invite you to come back here, down to earth. And slowly reopen your eyes.